how do you get a guy to open up? How how is it, what's the secret code that gets men to like open up and share their heart, their feelings, and all of that with a woman? Well, it's not rocket science, guys. It has a lot to do with attachment dynamics, and it has a lot to do with our how and how we are with our own activation. If we're feeling desperate and kind of needy and insecure, and we bring that to someone and we want them to open up, chances are they're going to shut down. Now, if we also come at them with criticism and blame, like, hey, why don't you open up to me, and you never talk to me, and you always this and you always that. If I'm a guy, I'm going to shut down, right? I'm going to feel contracted. I'm going to kind of go in my turtle shell, and I don't want to talk to you anymore. So there's a much smarter way to get any human being to open up, but this works with men. And that is, so let's just take the example. So let's say you're a woman with a guy, and let's say this guy's into money, work, and sports, okay? Kind of a typical male thing. And you're into the relationship. You value the relationship pretty highly because you want to have a heart connection. You want to, that's just more of your language, right? You want to connect in that way. And he's not as natural there because boys are taught to value themselves, girls are taught to value relationships. And so we have a challenge in heteronormative gendered relationships in this way when we become adults. So let's say that's the example, and you want to talk about the relationship. You want to talk about how we doing, honey? Like, where are we at? Can we talk about our goals, relationship goals, and whether we're getting married or not, and what's the deal? And because that's up for you, and you give a shit about it. Well, he doesn't as much. Okay, it's lower down on his list of values. So if you try to talk to him about what you're interested in at this level, and it's down here for him, you're talking down to him usually, and he doesn't care about it as much, and he's going to start to feel judged and criticized, and he's not going to admit this, but it's going to trigger his insecurities. And men don't like to feel insecure, so they posture over it and pretend like everything's fine, but actually he's probably ashamed. Anyway, so we don't want that dynamic. So what does he care about is my question to you. Write this down. What does he care about? Is it sports? Is it work? Is it money? What's the thing that he cares about? And talk to him about that thing that he gives a shit about. And I guarantee you he's going to open up about it. He'll talk to you for probably quite a long time about whether it's sports, the game, the job, his lame boss, or how he's got lame employees or something. He's going to open up there. So try to fan the flame of his values, and I guarantee his heart's going to open because he's a human being. And whenever we human beings have something we care about, we love to talk about ourselves and that thing we care about. So he's probably no different than most human beings, all right? Now, you might be thinking, okay, what about me? I'm talking about him, and now let's say he is opening up. Well, that's step one. Get him to open up, right? Now, I have a great guide for you if you want to get him to open up. I'll walk you through it. It costs you a cup of Starbucks and a muffin, so forgo that today and instead get this little guide, okay, video and an ebook, and I'll walk you through it, okay? So it's relationshipschool.com/get him to open up, and or the link is right below, okay? Just click that link below and you'll be taken right to that page. Now, so let me answer the next question of yours, which is, what about me? Well, what about you? The next thing you want to say to him is, honey, I love seeing you so lit up. Validate him. Let him know, like, man, it's so awesome seeing you in your heart talking about what you love. Man, it's so cool. And, honey, at some point, I would like to talk about what I'm up to and what I care about over here. Are you up for listening? And you can even do it in a playful way, all right? Hey, at some point, I just want to share what's most alive for me. And then, of course, you're going to talk about relationship stuff maybe, or your kids or work or whatever is inspiring to you, all right? Okay, so check out the guide, and then I'm going to do another video like how do we actually have this be a mutual relationship, okay? So stay tuned for more of that. All right, subscribe to the YouTube channel here, and we'll talk soon.